In this video, I'm going to give you another nugget in the best way to promote your best easy work in 2018 to get results. So I'm going to dive into this and give you an overview of how you could really do that. So I want to show you this quick thing here. You've seen this before, that knowledge is power. And so, this video is about the best way to promote your best easy work in 2018 to get results. So why am I showing you a slide about knowledge is power? Why don't I just give you, this traffic source that you can go blast your link and actually get results? So I want to bring you back to this slide that knowledge is power, because this is really the nugget I'm going to give you today that's going to really explode your business in 2018 with best easy work. Knowledge is power. So here's a quick story that I came across this way back, and it really stuck with me. And it was a story about a man and his kids being on a train, a subway train, say in New York City, and his kids are just running wild, just laughing and giggling and running up in the subway train and messing with people's items. And people are looking at this man crazy, like, why doesn't this man control his kids? I mean, they're running around like crazy little maniacs here. And the guy was just pretty much somber, just had his head down and not even paying attention to his kids while they run around. And it came about where someone kind of asked this guy, your kids are running around. Why didn't you do something about them? And so he kind of engaged this guy in a conversation, and the guy said, you know what? Their mom just passed away, and they don't know yet. So they're having quite a bit of fun, and I'm just enjoying that they're having fun, because after they know that their mom passed away, this moment won't be like this anymore. And so, it gave that guy who asked him this question, the idea that, if he didn't know what was happening behind the scenes with this guy, of pretty much a story of what was happening, he was pretty teed off that his kids are running around. But knowing that, what, here it is, these innocent kids have no idea that they just lost their mom, and they're having, enjoying themselves and enjoying life in a sense, and that their life is going to change the moment that they know this. And it was just a somber moment to know that, what, when you know something, it's very powerful. Knowing things create an emotional thing in you. It's not a hard fast and just go do this, go do that. You could, someone could tell you to go do things, but unless you understand why you're doing it, right? It has an emotional connection to you personally. Then a person tells you go do things and you don't do it, and you do it in such a fashion that it's not effective, because you're not doing it correctly. You're not going into it with your heart and your soul of doing it. That, what, you have to go post ads. Well, you go post one ad, two ads, and you're like, okay, I did it for the week, I'm done. When you realize the importance of it, what it does to your business, and how to go do it, then you do it. That knowledge that you've just gained, you go do things in a different fashion. So in this video, by sharing that story to you, I hope you understand the idea that, what, because this person now knew the situation behind what was happening with the kids, it empowered him to be a different person. Not, it empowered him to be, in a sense, understanding, sympathetic, not being bothered by these kids, right? It empowered him to be a different person. And so the same thing's going to happen with you when you understand, the truths about marketing online. That's going to empower you to be a better marketer. So hopefully you got the nugget from that story, and now I'm going to apply it to your business. Now, when you understand how to market your business correctly, you truly understand how to market your business correctly, then you begin to do it correctly and have results. So right now you're in Best Easy Work. You're promoting your Best Easy Work like this. You got your affiliate link and you're promoting it. You're just going and you go to any traffic source that you get your hands on, right? And you're sending that traffic to Best Easy Work. Now, it's not a bad thing, but there is better ways to do this. There's 10 times better ways to do it so you can get better results. Because here's the thing with this. If you're just blasting your link to Best Easy Work on any free traffic sites you could get, or any traffic sites you could get, and people are going directly to this page, your Best Easy Work page, they're seeing this, right? And it's like, it's great. Because you know what? You are one of the folks who are taking action to get people to your site. You're doing something, right? It's not like you're not doing anything. But Like we mentioned, knowledge is power. When you get that knowledge to know what is the best way to do this and why it is, then you really begin to explode yourself, because it changes your inner mode of how you operate, because you know what it is. You know, the guy who heard about the kids running around and everything like that, it changed who he was in terms of his reaction to this man and probably what he would do. The same thing happens when you truly understand how effective to market online. So if you're doing it this way, you know, my hat's off to you, but there is a better way to do it so you can actually get some results. And it's even faster than this, it's much faster than this process. Because if you're going to, you know, advertise your Best Easy Work affiliate link, you're sending people here. Let me tell you what's happening. People could certainly click off this website and not remember you. So the way to market your business, and here's another nugget on here that I hope you get from it, it is to brand yourself. Because when someone comes here, when your lead comes here, it's like, you know what? Where do you fit into this? If this is your business, where do you fit in, right? They don't know you. They're just coming to this page. They're going to click on it. They might join. They might not join. But you are not in it. There's nowhere on here that says, you know what? I'm a great marketer. Join with me. There's nowhere in there that tells that person anything that they should join with you. So they might go out and try and find someone to join with, which not be you. So you want, you know, you to be in this business, and the only way you do that is to brand yourself. Now you might be saying, you know, but Jay, what are you talking about branding myself? How can I do that? I'm a simple person. I just want to be, you know, a simple person online making money. You can do that and still brand yourself. And you know, this video is pretty long and I don't want it to be, but you know, I show people how to do this stuff. So you're not driving yourself nuts in a sense. You can create a big business online with your Best Easy Work by doing some simple things. Because once you have the knowledge to know how to do this, it becomes an internal thing that you do it and you do it very well. But if you don't realize that, you know what, you sending people to your Best Easy Work link, sending them to your join page, you are doing such hard work that when someone clicks off that site, you've just lost them forever. You have no way of connecting with them. So you want to lead with yourself first. So this is what it will look like. You brand yourself first, and then you send people to your business. So it looks more like the process of, let me go grab something here, that this is you. That's you. And when you go out there getting traffic, you get traffic to you first. People see you first. People see whatever you created first. Whatever you're doing, they have to come through you first. Then you send them on to your business, whatever it be, Best Easy Work. If it's a different business, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, you want them to know you first. Because here's the thing, if you were going out there in sales and you want to sell, say, some office products, right? You're going to be the representatives from some office product. You wouldn't just send some flyers out and say, you know what, go to my office supply place here and just go buy this thing. Because, you know, people want to know more about the person behind who's going to sell them this office tool or this office desk, this something. They want to kind of get some introduction about, okay, this guy, I could trust this guy. He wouldn't steer me wrong. And then when he sees the widget, whatever it might be, say a desk, he has a question, he could say, you know what, that's my guy I could contact with a question about this. And that's how, you know, you get people in to a business or really grow your business online, is that you have to be a brand. Create your own brand, that you are your own store, that you are the person this person is going to look to get the whatever it is from. Now, I know it might be sounding a little scary. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't want to be involved in all this stuff. I just want to make money online. The thing is, it's a simple process that you do make money online if you just get out of the idea that, you know what, I'm just going to blast a link and people are going to magically join that link. I mean, does it happen? It does. But in terms of the amount of times that it happens, it doesn't happen that often that you could capitalize on that activity. But I tell you what happens more often is people, you know, build a brand online, Then they refer people to whatever product they want or whatever service they want, and then people then go ahead and buy it without even contacting this person. Because you know what? This person will build a brand that this person then gets to know and say, okay, this is the person that I want to do business with. So that was a nugget for today in terms of, how do you build a big business online in 2018 with your best easy work business? The first part starts with branding yourself. Now, if you want to learn more about this process of how to do that, I created, actually did a free webinar about this entire process of how to brand yourself and how, in a sense, simple the process is. So I'm going to leave a link below in the description box that you could actually get a replay of that webinar if you're interested in learning more about this process of how it looks, because really the whole process of making money online really begins with this process of having the knowledge and knowing that, knowledge is power. Knowledge allows you to then go out and do the things that you know you need to do. But if you don't get this feeling of what that is, in a sense, you have the understanding that this is the best way, then you lose sight of what you're doing. You're advertising this thing and that thing, and you're throwing links here and throwing links there with no central closure on exactly what you're really doing. So definitely encourage you to, if you're really interested in building your business big online, any business. And so if you invest easy work, you're looking to, really get that to a point where you're, excited about the activity happening in your business. I encourage you to listen to my webinar replay where I kind of show you how to get the knowledge to really explode your business in 2018.